minute. Hi everybody, Paul and Anna again from the Vitamin House in Manalapan, New Jersey. First and foremost, thank you for joining us on the videos, watching the videos we've done so far, your thoughts and comments about it, your direct messages about the ones that we've done so far, and topics and subjects. We appreciate it because this is still new for us. Like I've said before, we're not scripting these. Basically, somebody comes up with a topic, we'll get on for a few minutes and talk about it. This is kind of what we do here all day. This is what happens at our store all day long. People come in, people from all walks of life that have been to all different places looking for help, and they wind up here looking for questions, to get their questions answered honestly, and that's what we try and do. We're pulling our answers from 30 years of experience working with people hands-on, over 30 years experience working with people hands-on, a lot of feedback from customers, so it kind of filters out all the marketing nonsense and the how should I put this, maybe the not so accurate information that you might obtain from some, from the heavily advertised commercial stores and online. A lot of these products that we have here, they are now available online, and everybody looks to online reviews and things like that. Not a great idea. I know that's all people have sometimes, but here our quote-unquote reviews are actually coming from people that we know brought the product because we helped them purchase it, and the good information comes back from them. These are also products that we use ourselves too, and so we kind of sift through everything and try and come up with the most honest answers that we can to help people. That's basically what we do here all day long. People come here with all these questions, so we figured we'd start making some videos that basically show what we do here on a daily basis and the different topics that come up, and maybe you can utilize some of the information for it, and it'll be good for you. Men's health, today's subject, tonight's topic.
So which one are we gonna start first?
I guess the multivitamin. There's hundreds of men's multivitamins on the market. You've seen them, you see the ads for them and everything on TV and online. Almost everybody comes in, they want a one-a-day multi. All right, nobody wants to take more than one a day. Problem is with that, you can only get so much in one pill and still have it be worth anything. A lot of the men's multis, sometimes people complain, but they're 2 or 3 a day. I prefer those types of multis because it's not just the ingredients that are in there, it's not just window dressing. So for instance, you can only get, like I said before, you can only get so much in one pill. We've got a product, for instance, called Active Man's Formula. Active Man's our best multi. It's a 3 a day. Now you don't have to take all 3 at once. You can take 1 in the morning and 2 at night, or 1 with each meal, or you can take all 3 if you want to, but you can split it up throughout the day. It's actually better if you do. But something like this, a 3 a day or a 4 a day men's multi, will actually give you good doses of what's in there. Because like I said, you can only put it so much in there without the pill being the size of your thumb, and nobody's going to be able to swallow it. So if you want to get a multi and actually be able to feel it, I would look more towards a multivitamin that is more than 1 a day. They're usually more beneficial. Also, you'll see a lot of in the gender-specific marketing age groups like men's and men's 50 plus. A lot of companies. There are 2 companies right here, Country Life and Nature's Way. They both have men's and men's 50 plus, meaning if you're over 50 or under 50. When you take a good look at these products, there's not too much difference between the age group ones. There's very little. Sometimes the over 50, they'll put a little less iron, a little bit more folic acid, but it's nothing to write home about. It's mostly marketing. There's really not too much difference between the especially on the 1 a day multis, that if it says, for seniors or for men over 50 or men under 50 or men over 40, there's going to be very little difference there whatsoever. But if you're going to get one, at least get one that's good. If you want to do a 1 a day multi, do one that's like maybe a whole food multi, something that doesn't have the red dye number 5 and the nucleotide number 6 and the synthetic vitamin E. You want to get a natural one. So if you're going to at least get a multi just to cover your bases, even if it's a 1 a day type multi, and I don't mean the brand 1 a day, I mean ones that are designed to only take 1 a day. Make sure it's a natural one. It doesn't have the dyes and the colorings, and at least the vitamins that are in there are naturally, so your body will assimilate it naturally. More men's products. As we get older a little bit, there will be Prostate health vitamins. A lot of guys, sometimes guys will take this when they're in their late 40s, early 50s, whether or not they have a prostate condition. This would be in addition to a multivitamin. It's basically, you'll see some of these formulas will have some of the similar ingredients that they have in the multivitamins, and you might think that's overkill a little bit. Basically what it is, it's taking it's turning it into a therapeutic dose. So in a multivitamin, there might be a maintenance dose of something, and then you add some more of the same ingredients into a formula, and it'll turn into a therapeutic dose that you need that little for that extra type of support. These formulas can be anywhere from 1 to 2 or 3 a day. It's really important to make sure that the herbs that they're using in here are standardized, and it's these prostate pills have become very, very popular on the market, and they're trying to jam every ingredient known to man onto the labels. And again, when you start doing that, the more you put in there, the more you put in terms of different ingredients, the less quantity of milligrams usually go in there. So you have to watch for that. A very, very popular subject when it comes to men's health, men's energy, libido, testosterone pills. You know, as guys start hitting their 40s, your testosterone levels start decreasing. That is a huge market, huge part of the market is testosterone pills. And you'll see them advertised. I don't want to mention any by names, but you'll see some of these ones in these, nutrition super centers and everything, and chain stores where you go in, and some of these things are $50-$60 a bottle, and some of them aren't worth the bottle that they come in. The formulas that are in there, they're kind of weak. They have the right things in, again, the wrong amount. Some of them have stimulants in them, like Yohimbe. Yohimbe is one of those things that's marketed as a testosterone booster. However, it really, because when you take it, it feels like it's doing something because it gets your blood going. It's great to take before a workout for some people, but it's really not doing for anything for your testosterone level. Sometimes you can take these testosterone pills. There are no natural pills that are available on the market that have testosterone in them. So when you come into a store, if you get something that says like max testosterone, there's going to be no testosterone in there, obviously, because testosterone is prescription. But what they'll have in there are herbs that are precursors to testosterone, to help your body hopefully produce more testosterone on its own again, which is the goal. Because if you go and get testosterone from the doctors, whether it be a patch or a monthly shot or a bi-weekly shot, however it comes, your body will stop producing its own. And then you're kind of married to it. You pretty much have to stay on it forever. Once you go on testosterone supplementation from the doctors, you have to stay on it usually, because when you get off of it, your body has stopped producing it by then, and then you really have a problem. So we prefer the natural approach to get more testosterone in you is to take the testosterone precursors. There's a lot of different formulas. There's the pills. This is actually really good with Max Testosterone from MD Science. We sold this for a long time, and people like that. You take 2 a day every day. You can take it in the morning, and then on your days you're not training, if you're working out, you can take it before you work out about an hour. Gives you a nice little lift, but it's nothing that's going to make you edgy or anything like that. And if for some reason that doesn't work, we also have creams that are precursors to testosterone. Goes in through the skin, so it's kind of really the only way to get around the whole liver thing. Sometimes with these pro-hormone formulas or testosterone formulas, there's something called first pass degradation in the liver that makes the ingredients not really get absorbed or do what they're supposed to do. So if that happens to you, if you're one of those people where you take the pills and they don't work, sometimes the creams work better. This cream is really good. We've done a couple videos before about creams from this company. This is again Syngenix. Syngenix also makes the Alleviate cream for the joints and the magnesium cream for the muscles. They make an awesome testosterone cream. So you can cycle this. This would have to be cycled. So if you go 3 or 4 weeks on this, then what you do is after you're done with that, you switch to their Maca cream, which is their free testosterone cream. Again, there's no testosterone in here. It's a precursor to testosterone. It's designed to help your body produce its own, and it's really effective. You can really, really feel this. Years ago, back before they took androstenedione or Andro, what they call Andro Gel, off the market, that used to be available in health food stores, Andro Gel, and then they made it prescription. We used to sell Andro Gel here years ago before they took it off the market. I personally feel that Test Max from Syngenix works better than Andro Gel, and it is less than half the price. So so for around $40, it's $43 for an almost 4-ounce tube. Andro Gel used to be $80-$90 for a little 2-ounce tube, and I think this stuff just worked way better. And what you do is, the reason you cycle it, is you don't want your body getting used to the herb, so you cycle it in some fashion. The problem is when you go off, the complaint is sometimes people like the energy that it's giving them and the workout that it's giving them, and when you go off of them, your testosterone tends to dip back down, so they make a maca cream called Maca Max. This is designed to help keep your free testosterone levels elevated and help your body utilize free testosterone to keep your levels up and you don't get that dip and that energy loss. Another product that's pretty good is Tribulus. Tribulus is another good men's health product for energy and also a precursor to testosterone. Another quick thing to remember too is just because you take something for testosterone does not mean your body's going to turn into testosterone. There's always a chance that it will boost your estrogen levels, and that's the problem. As we get older, guys, we produce less testosterone and more estrogen. So if you're going to take a testosterone formula, even a natural one, whether it be one that's designed for working out or one that's designed for just everyday testosterone use, it is a good idea to take an estrogen scavenger with it, something like DIM or Chrysin. DIM is it's an extract from cruciferous vegetables, and what it does is it basically detoxifies excessive steroidal hormones from your body. So if your estrogen levels are getting too high, this will help lowering it. DIM is something that actually was made for estrogen metabolism, designed mostly for women, but we actually sell more of this to guys than we do to women because of the whole testosterone estrogen conversion thing. That can happen with anything. Also, too, I should mention with that can happen with any of the testosterone boosters. Another thing too is the TestMax cream also has DHT blockers. Another concern for guys is if they're going to take testosterone supplements, they always ask, is my hair going to fall out? Well, anything that raises your testosterone level can raise your DHT levels, which is your dihydrotestosterone level. So it's possible. It's not really likely because this is not strong as going on the stuff from the doctors, but it is likely. It is possible. Stuff like TestMax already has DHT blockers in it. Or if you want to do one on your own, you can do something like straight salt palmetto berry. Straight salt palmetto berry is a good DHT blocker. There's also a hair product called Shenmen. Shenmen is an extract of faux tea that can also help suppress DHT levels as well. Another good thing too, if you just want to take like a mild testosterone precursor and you don't really have to worry about it turning into estrogen so much, is DHEA. And more specifically 7-keto DHEA. It's really safe to use, and the chances of this DHEA they call the master hormone or the mother hormone. This can turn into either estrogen or testosterone as your body needs it. It's fairly safe, fairly inexpensive. You just take one a day, like 100 milligrams a day, and it usually pretty much covers you, and then you don't have to worry about taking all the estrogen scavengers or DHT blockers with it. You're not going to get the same results, but it still helps. Sometimes 7-keto has also been associated with weight loss too. So if you're trying to lean out, this is a good one. And along with 7-keto or regular DHEA, pregnenolone. Pregnenolone is another pro-hormone that's still available. I believe pregnenolone is like 2 or 3 steps away from turning into testosterone. You can take it with DHEA if you want for a better conversion. Some guys find that helpful. But again, pregnenolone is very safe and inexpensive. A bottle of 120 pills and like $10 or $11, so you don't have to worry about it in terms of the price range. Another thing guys ask me about all the time is your growth hormone levels. A lot of people get growth hormone and testosterone levels mixed up. If you're looking for growth hormone, that's another thing that you can't walk into a store and legally buy. You have to get growth hormone as a prescription from a doctor. You can get what's called secretagogues though. Secretagogues are things that boost your growth hormone levels, or basically tell your body to start producing more growth hormone on its own. You'll hear it. Velvet deer antler is one that's really popular. There are pills and liquids. I prefer the liquids, and it's usually sublingual. You do like 30 drops, under the tongue once a day, and you're done. These are pretty effective, especially if you're having trouble recovering from your workouts. It helps boost lean muscle tissue, helps with skin problems and things like that. But if you're these are great for recovery. So that's about it. I was going to try and keep this one a little short tonight. As far as any other products in terms of men's health, another question that comes up a lot with guys is, do you have anything that works for ED? And people come in for it all the time. There are certain supplements that will help, more like an herbal Viagra or the blue pill kind of thing, that that you take only on the days you need it, like an hour before, whatever. We have things like that as well. But if you want to learn more about those, you can come in. There's also things like horny goat weed. Horny goat weed comes up a lot. Horny goat weed is one of those ones. It's not like an herbal Viagra or something you could take as needed. This is something you take more every day, and it builds up over time. So that's about it. Again, if you guys have any questions on any of the products we covered today, or want to know more about anything that we discussed, give us a call at 732-414-2777. You can also shoot us you can put a comment on the video, shoot us a direct message or an email. We're also running Instagram at Vitamin House Online. You can send us a direct message over there. We also post videos over there. Let's see who's in here tonight. Tafiq's here tonight. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Checking in from Indonesia. Wow, we're really getting out there tonight. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, and thanks for everybody that was watched and viewed and commented on our other videos. We really, really appreciate it. Again, this is still a new thing, and we appreciate any feedback that you get. Even like the people that are coming in and talking to us at the store that they've seen us, mentioning that they're starting to see our videos circulation. It's a good feeling because, like I said, none of this is scripted or anything. Obviously, we just kind of do it as it comes up. And so, any topics you want to talk about, maybe questions you've had about various products, just send us an email or a direct message, and we'll get to it if we can. If we don't respond to you directly, maybe we can bring it up in a video. So thanks again. I appreciate it. And that's it. Take care from the Vitamin House. Anna? Good night.
Have a good night, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Thanks again. Bye.